James Melendez, James the Wine Guy. Stay tuned for a review of this beautiful McMinnville Gewürztraminer. So I'm a big fan of Gewürztraminer as it relates to it being a dry Gewürztraminer. And I think this is a great example of what can happen. Now, this is a Hyland Estates Gewürztraminer, so I'll introduce that in a moment. But I really just want to give a note about Gewürztraminer in the dry stylization. I think too many people are expecting this really extreme sense of sweetness and extreme residual sugar characteristic, and I think ultimately when you can dry it up and serve it like this is a fine wine, a beautiful wine. Often Gewürztraminers are sequestered to a very characteristic spicy cuisine style, and a better way of saying, just put a brush stroke to many cuisine styles to pair with this wine, and I think that's a really great way. It can be served with salads, burgers, truffled fries by itself, and I think that's the beauty of this wine. So what we have before us is Hyland Estates. Now this is a beautiful Gewürztraminer 2013 vintage, 12.2% ABV, product of Oregon, and sustainably farmed and handcrafted. You'll also see a great provenance of time, so established in 1971. And I understand this is from 43-year-old self-rooted plant material. Now, this is an exquisite wine, McMinnville AVA. And when I think of Oregon, I think of Pinot Gris as the predominant white wine grape, because it is. But other beautiful white wine varieties like this, Gewürztraminer, Riesling, Pinot Blanc, and Chardonnay do grow in Oregon as well. Now, for me, I think this is a really captivating, beautiful wine. The sugar levels are just in check and exquisite. And I don't hear that a lot when I hear the word Gewürztraminer. So it's a combination of two words, Gewürzt and then Tramen. So the spicy grape from Tramen in Italy, northern Italy, Alto Adige, Südtirol. Now, for me, this is a really gorgeous wine that can be served on its own and appreciated, and it's not going to be a dessert experience. And I think that's a greatness to this wine right here. So on the scent characterization, getting some really gorgeous notes and very interesting notes. So the scent characteristics to the flavor profile are quite different, but captivating equally. So I'm getting notes of spiced apple, roasted citrus, clover honey, passion fruit, and almond. So here we go next with the flavor characteristic and then the point score. So take time to enjoy your wine. Just hold it in your mouth just a moment. Let it swirl around just a bit, and try to glean from that all the characteristics of this wine. So for me, that's what I did on the pre-tasting, and I just fell in love with this wine. It's fantastic. Beautiful, captivating notes on this wine include seared Spitzenberg apple, abundant minerality, nutmeg, cardamom, fennel, seashells, and freshly cut flowers. This is a 9.3 out of my 10.0 scale, so please think of this as a 93 point out of 100 point wine, and really seek this out. I'll put the information down below on the producer. And again, an exquisite wine. I need to visit hopefully in the next 6 months or so, and so stay tuned for more. You'll find me on most social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram. And please share this video as well. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for more.